Hi. Hi. Hi everyone. I'm sorry for the delay. We were just figuring how to do a live like novices, but okay. Welcome to the very first episode of Showing Up With. As we get closer to Connect Turn 6, the power of showing up, I wanted to have a few honest conversations with some incredible founders of our community. This isn't a sneak peek into the event. It's not a sneak peek into the panel. It's just honest conversations. We want to explore different perspectives on networking, relationships, and what it really means to show up, which is, of course, the theme also. And I couldn't think of anyone better to start the series than with Rakshita. Welcome, Rakshita.
Thank you. Absolutely honored to start the series with you.
So before we jump into this conversation, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, I think all my followers and everyone on Gov Connects know that. Hi, I'm Rakshita and I'm a copywriter. So, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure at least I have memorized that dialogue.
Yes.
So, she's also my partner in crime for our monthly updates on Freaky Friday.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
we are, of course, putting up Founder Wars. If anybody is interested, you have a want a different angle to it, please get in
Yes.
touch with either of us.
And I absolutely love doing that. I think it's good fun. It's really fun working on Freaky Fridays.
Yeah, me too. So, let's directly quickly jump into what we're here to discuss. And why don't you tell me what's something you think people get wrong about networking?
Uh, so, what people get wrong about networking, I think networking should happen very naturally. So I think that people think that those 30 seconds or those 4 minutes of introduction that you have, that is the most important part. In fact, I would like to say that everything that happens before that and after that is more important.
I'm so glad you brought it up because most of the time, most of the founders that I deal with, their biggest fear is their pitch. How to pitch it right and how to pitch it in those 3 to 4 minutes. So,
And I think so. The whole point is that the more networking events you go to, uh, you will have more of those 3 to 4 minutes to practice. It's okay to go wrong, absolutely go wrong. And if someone points it out, okay, let it take it as a constructive feedback and work on it. I think it will help you work on your pitch, and it will also help you connect with people. So the whole idea is to connect with people.
but why do you think people are like, I think everybody needs to network and
Absolutely.
everybody is very interested in doing it also. But the most major hitch is the consciousness and
Yes.
the fact that they get worried about that pitch. So why do you think people are approaching networking with the angle of that pitch instead of actually putting yourself out there?
So exactly. So people need to connect with you with your personality. So it's great for people who can let out your samples, etc. But for people like me, I can't give you a sample of what I do. But I feel that people remember me. Maybe my reactions, maybe my quick wittedness, whatever you call it, and they remember me for that. And I think I've sold myself with that. So maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I am very, very sure that the moment they think that, oh, we need a person like this, they will come to me.
So meaning even I've seen your journey also from the beginning, from the first Connects event that you came to now, and there's a whole vast difference in the confidence, in the way you deal with people, in the way that you put yourself out there also. So what changed? Trust me, this wasn't scripted.
Yeah. Though it does sound like
Yeah.
it was scripted,
We
and
didn't.
so you do have a writer.
So my
here.
friend here is she's a magician with words, so this just worked out very well for me. So, what's something you consciously stopped doing when you walked into a networking event?
Stop overselling or
Now, what did you stop doing? Meaning in your journey, in your change, what was that one thing that you stopped doing completely?
to expect magic out of one meeting. or to expect magic out of even 5 meetings.
Yeah, actually. Meaning, I think that maybe people should just come for having a conversation.
Have a conversation, bond with people, have a good time, and live light-hearted. Know that there are other people also in the same journey as you.
Correct. Yeah. That actually realizing that most of us are all in the same boat will really help. I seriously agree with that. Okay, so now last question before we wrap up. Meaning, although me and you can go on
Yes,
for
yes,
hours,
yes,
but
yes.
I'm going to wrap this up. So, if someone walked away remembering just one thing after meeting you at an event, what would you hope that would be? And please don't say Bangalore, what you say.
No, that's a great example. But, they should just know that the moment they want to write something, the urge, when if they can like stop the urge of going to ChatGPT and coming to me, then I think that I won the
Which is a huge
prize.
ask, but trust me, if
Yes,
you've
yes.
met her, you know what she's saying. If you've not met her, now's your turn to actually do it. Guys, I loved every part of this conversation, and thank you so much for joining me today, being my first guest.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Upasana, for having me here, and all the best to
thank
Club
you for
Connects.
everyone who's joined. And if today's conversation resonated with you, we'd love to have you join us on the 18th of July at Connects Turn 6, The Power of Showing Up. And it's going to be an evening of meaningful conversations like this one, genuine connections, and 6 founders sharing their journey, again, out of which one is right here. So until the next episode of Showing Up with, see you soon.
See you.
Yeah,